Today we're going to go over some of the most useless things in GTA 5 Online. Arena War, unlocking special Pegasus vehicles. At rank 25 you unlock the taxi, rank 50 you unlock the bulldozer, 75 the clown van, 100 the trash master, 200 the barracks semi, 300 the mixer, 500 the space stalker, and for the 1000th rank you unlock the rusty tractor. Now that all sounds really cool. When we first found out about it, we were like, holy shit, everybody wants to do this now. Well, just take a wild guess of how long it'll take to get to rank 1000 in Arena War. So far, I've earned about 2600 AP, which is the ranking system in Arena War, and that's from playing actual Arena War missions and of course using the spectator box, spinning that wheel and getting some AP points. You only get around 100 AP for actually winning in Arena War, and then of course the spectator box will grant you some more if you get lucky on that wheel. Before I get into this next part, just remember every time you level up in Arena War, it needs more AP every single time. So if you needed 500 to level up to level 2, you'll need like 700 to get to level 3. So just remember that. So someone actually calculated this, and I'm not 100% sure if it is exactly right, but they said it would take around 50,000 wins in order to get to rank 1000. That's pretty crazy. That's around 500,000 total AP points from the spectator box and from actually winning in Arena War. There might be 1 or 2 people worldwide that have actually gotten to this, but it'll take years of grinding every single day to actually get to this level, all to unlock these vehicles. Now, I think it would have been better if we could have just, ranked up normally using RP in GTA 5 to unlock these special vehicles, because now we have to use Arena War. If we used RP, then we could do anything in the game and we'd be able to unlock these vehicles once we reach those ranks, which I think would have been a lot better. But honestly, I just think it's kind of useless. Nobody ever does it anymore, and we all love those vehicles, but sadly we're never going to be able to use them unless we spend hours grinding this out. Next up is the document forgery office as an MC business. The cheapest one costs $650,000. $550,000 for equipment, $285,000 for security, and $195,000 for staff. A total of $1.68 million to get the max amount of money from the document forgery office, purchasing the cheapest location. Now, when you sell FAR and you're stealing supplies, you'll make around $28,000 per hour. That is some bullshit. The profit made stealing supplies per sale is about $126,000, and when you buy supplies, it's around $70,000 of profit. That is just terrible. It's literally one of the most useless businesses in the entire game. And if you're selling FAR every single time and buying supplies, you'll have to do 25 sell missions to pay off the business for a total of 60 hours of doing this to pay off the business. Think about that for a second. You're going to spend 60 hours grinding your ass off to finally finish paying off that $1.6 million. That is actually just terrible. And of course, that is if you are buying supplies, not if you are stealing supplies, if some of you guys were wondering that. But just to compare it to something like, I don't know, special cargo for instance, you'll spend $2.1 million buying a large warehouse, and then after about 7 hours of stealing crates, you'll make around $2 million back into your account in just 7 hours. That just shows how bad document forgery is. You can make so much more from special cargo in 7 hours. Not even one day, not even half of a day. In 7 hours. But then document forgery, if you're trying to pay off that business, it will take you forever to do that. So it just deems it as one of the most useless things in the entire game, and if you are one of the people that actually upgraded it, it's just a big mistake. Of course, I upgraded it because honestly I didn't know about it until just a little while ago, so I would highly suggest do not even touch it and just stay away from MC businesses in general unless they're like 3 times or 4 times the amount of money during those event weeks every single week. So I would just stay away from them if I were you. The Galaxy Super Yacht. I've talked about concepts for this thing in the past, and some of them are pretty awesome, like the party idea, where you guys can have a big party on your super yacht like you could have in your casino penthouse, and I think that was pretty cool, but the yacht really just serves no purpose, and the only things that are somewhat useful is the missions and piracy prevention, which will make you $30,000 after 10 minutes, but you're not going to be doing anything. You're just going to stand there for 10 minutes and make 30 grand, which kind of just sucks. And then the missions are just a waste of time. They'll make you probably around the same amount of money in 10 minutes, And then as a reward at the end, you'll get a captain's uniform, which deems you as a captain, but you still can't drive the yacht. It's just useless. There's really no point in having it, to be completely honest with you guys. Next up is the Luxor Deluxe, one of the most luxurious planes in GTA 5. Or is it? It's not. So, the Luxor Deluxe was cool a long time ago, when it was added a long time ago. But then Rockstar released the Hangar and the Nimbus. The Nimbus is the exact same as the Luxor Deluxe, except it's more modernized. I believe it's actually a little faster. I'm not 100% sure about that. The interior is the exact same, and it has the exact same features in the back. And then you're probably wondering, well, what about the Hangar? What does that have to do with anything? Well, you can paint the Nimbus gold, so then it becomes the Nimbus Deluxe. Then you have the Nimbus Deluxe being $2.5 million and the Luxor Deluxe being $10 million. Please tell me, what's the difference? Can any of you guys tell me the difference? If both planes are gold, they have the exact same features, the Nimbus is now called the Nimbus Deluxe, and you could buy 4 of them for the price of the Luxor. While still on the topic of the golden planes and vehicles, let's talk about the Swift Deluxe. It's the same thing as the Luxor, but this time there are multiple helicopters in the game with champagne and internet access in the back. The Buckingham Swift Deluxe costs just over $5 million. You can buy the Volatus, you could buy the Super Velito Carbon, or the regular Super Velito for a lot cheaper. And they all have the exact same features in the back. And of course you can bring them all into your hangar and paint them gold, making them the Volatus Deluxe, the Super Velito Deluxe, and the Super Velito Carbon Deluxe. And if you buy a super yacht, which, like I said, is useless, don't buy it, you'll get a free Buckingham Swift Deluxe if you buy the Pisces, and a free Super Velito if you buy the Aquarius. So tell me right now, why can we buy this Buckingham Swift Deluxe for $5 million? Why is it $5 million if other helicopters in the game have the same features and they give it up for free on the yacht? Tell me why it's $5 million. Is it because it's gold? Because back in the day, there was only 2 golden vehicles you could buy, which were these 2. And yeah, they were cool, but now they should not be this price anymore because that is just terrible. Air freight cargo, possibly one of the most useless things in GTA 5 Online. Some people say steer clear of it if you're trying to make money, and they're right. But if you're trying to unlock trade prices, then it's kind of useful because you can get some discounts on your vehicular purchases, possibly up to $1 million. But sourcing time for air freight cargo can vary for maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes per sourcing mission, and you only get $10,000 per crate you source, which is terrible. So if you spend your time doing this, making $10,000 in 15 to 20 minutes of sourcing missions, after 2 hours, you'll have around $60,000 to $80,000, which is terrible. And if you have 2 people, obviously you can get 2 crates at a time then, making it around $120,000 to $160,000 in about 2 freaking hours. You do vehicle cargo for 20 minutes, maybe even less. Source 2 high-end vehicles, sell them both. With one other person, there's 200 grand in your pocket just like that in less than 20 minutes, most likely. Which is just saying something. Like, why is air freight cargo not up to par with any of the other businesses in game? Like, it's so far down. It's like air freight cargo would be compared to somebody owning a lemonade stand on the side of the street and barely making any money, like a quarter per glass of lemonade. And then all of the other businesses would be compared to having an actual job that makes you a decent amount of money. You get what I mean? Air freight cargo is just useless and you should just stay away from it. Anyways, that's pretty much going to wrap up the video for today. I'm going to make a video in a little bit for some of the dumbest things in GTA 5. There's a lot of dumb shit. I've made videos like that in the past, but we got some new dumb shit for you guys, so stay tuned for that video. Make sure you got post notifications turned on. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.